Welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the New York Mets going up against the Atlanta Braves. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Almost ready to get underway and getting the start. Todd Glavine singing he is one of the best to ever do it.
True legend in this game with over 300 career wins. Always a joy to watch him go to work. He's effortless out there. Doesn't wear his emotions on his sleeve. Doesn't know when he's high or when he's low.
Here's Francisco Lindor. The pitch. That one finds the zone, and that's how this game gets started.
First pitch, 720.
And now the lefty. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Jeff McNeil stands in. On the ground right side. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like it could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
And a foul ball. Two outs. Bounced up the middle. Albies on to first, and the Mets go 1-2-3. Mets 0. Braves coming to bat. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. And taking the ball for the Mets, Johan Santana.
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out on the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Otis Nixon. The pitch. Fought off foul. Santana, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. And it goes just foul. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score.
You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106. And now let's...
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. His second homer of this series, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here is Matt Olson. Hard hit right side. McNeil gets to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
That one ripped right center field. Bangs off the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. And that's a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
One down. Here is Ozzie Albies up to him, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Throws to second. He pulls into second. A run comes into play.
Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
One out, runner at second. Now it's the rookie first baseman.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Currently owns a 7.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. At the belt and fires. Lobber to right field, way back, gone. A gigantic blast. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 5-zip. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
One out, base is empty. Ron Gant next up for the Braves. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And in one hops the wall. And into second with one away. That's a double.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Johan Santana gives way, and he's responsible for the runner on second. So the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Joey Lucchesi comes on now. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Here's Sean Murphy. A big game for him last night. He had 4 hits in that one. Line drive to short and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
So now here's the pitcher, Tom Glavine. They say you win.
0-1's the count.
And it's strike 2.
0-2.
Gant on at second with 2 down. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. This is Braves baseball on the show South. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Pete Alonso. Alonso goes 6 feet 3 inches, 29 years old, and he's a 2-time home run derby champion. Glavine back to work. Swings through that one for strike one.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Got him swinging.
Man, that slider bearing in your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Left field, Aaron underneath it. Snags it for the second out.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, DJ.
Now it's DJ Stewart. No hits in the shutout last night. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Comes up empty.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Goes down looking. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Here's the center fielder, Otis Nixon. As the lefty gets to work. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
He swings and fouls one off. The lefty fires. And now 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stoppage short, which was outstanding, and how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
Man at first, down the number 2 hitter, Henry Aaron. He's already homered in this game. Runner on the go. Throw to second, great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in the second game of the series. Ripped to the right center, and that should be extra bases. The run comes in from second. It's 6-0, and that's a double.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Here's Matt Olson, 0 for 1 so far. Ground ball right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Around third, the throw in. And back to first safely he goes as a run scores.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, David Justice. A double and a run scored his first time up. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. In the air, center field. Bader should have it. Brings it in. And there's one down. So man aboard. And now Ozzie Albies doubled his first time up. Line drive, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Now at the plate, number 27. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Just missed. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson is some boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
One ball.
Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So first and second with 2 outs. Ron Gant digs in now. Doubled in his first AB. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can. And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Braves 7 and the Mets nothing. And we're back onto the 3rd inning. And now Bader up to the plate.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
The 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the first out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And next for the Mets, Zach Short. And a foul ball. Glavine, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, a cutter, and he works in a slider. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Makes the grab, and there are 2 down.
Batting 9. The pitcher, number
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Joey Lucchesi. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly. They continue to trail 7-0 as we go to the last of the 3rd. And here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. Lucchesi back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Braves really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
0-2 is the count.
The wind of the pitch. And foul ball.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Into the outfield, base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now, this one in the air right field. Stewart moving under this one. And there's one down.
The center fielder, number 1,
Otis Nixon next up for the Braves. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Rolled over to third, and he grabs it foul. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
No ball.
The Braves up big in this one here in the last half of the third. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there, and with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
And that one fouled off. Swung on, belted. Bader going back. Grabs it right up against the wall. One left for Atlanta, but they're still in control. It's 7-0. Back here in Atlanta, and now it's Frankie Lindor. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. Gant puts it away, and there's one down. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. He's 0 for 1.
Jeff McNeil.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
One down, base is empty. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Right through there, got him. And now 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Grounded out his first time up. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That's in there. And the count is 0-2. And down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Nothing doing for the Mets. Not going their way. It's 7-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Matt Olson up to the plate.
Third baseman, Matt Olson.
The wind and the pitch. That one fouled off. And the pitch. And a foul ball. The punch out there, and now one away. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, David Justice, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fly ball down the line, sizing this one up. And there's 2 down. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swings and misses, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Top of the 5th. Here's some real power at the plate. Pete Alonso. And a pitch. Chop back up the middle. Aaron fields it. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swings through that one for strike 1.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
The Mets yet to pick up a hit here. In the air, left field, under this one. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Stewart measures 6 feet even, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Fought off foul. And here it comes. Swing and a foul straight back.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
To the right side. Albies over to first in time. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Back at Truist Park, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, number 27. And a pitch. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Left-hand batter waits. And they'll do it again. That one ripped. Bader ranging back. And that ball is out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 8-0.
no matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot.
The base is empty.
Number 35, Adrian Hauser.
And next for Atlanta, Ron Gant. Going 1. Nobody on, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and there's one away.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Murphy at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets, Adam Ottavino getting ready to go. The Braves up big in this one here in the 2nd game of the series. The pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out. 2 outs. Base is empty. Here's the pitcher, Tom Glavine. That one to first. Makes the sliding stop. Nicely done for the out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now an 8-0 game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show here in Atlanta. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Harrison
Bader.
Glavine back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Mets, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Popped up. Aaron has this one sized up. Corrals it. And there's one away.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
So up next, Zach Short. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
So a pinch hitter in the pitcher spot, Sean Green.
And he's taken this guy deep a few times in his career, Boog, so look for him to have some good swings up there at the plate. Pretty comfortable, it seems.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So he's perfect through 6. It's the Braves 8 and the Mets nothing. The pen, Adam Ottavino. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. And now the center fielder, Otis Nixon.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And he deals. Foul ball. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. He's there. He's got it. One down.
Now batting, shortstop,
Henry Aaron next up for the Braves. He's already homered here in this one. Lifted to left center. Way back there, and that is gone. A massive home run. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 9-0. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. That was blasted to the moon. His first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 10-0, and their fifth home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So 1 out, nobody on. And next will be the cleanup hitter, David Justice. No question about this one. It's out of here. A gigantic blast. His second of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 11-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Jake Diekman.
Number 30.
This is his third time out this year. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. Now a screamer into the outfield. Nimmo hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, number 27.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, number 27. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. And he's gone yard again. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they add a run. It's 12-0.
Putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special, and I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
So digging in, Ron Gant.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. They go back to back. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they add to the lead. It's 13-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. 1 for 3. On a line out towards center. Bader pulls it in on the run. But they tack on 5 runs. We're through 6 full. Braves lead this one 13-0. And we're back. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Francisco Lindor.
The wind of the pitch. That's in there. It's 0-1. And there's the strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Kicks and fires. Fights it off. He'll see another. Kicks and deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Foul ball there.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Oh, 0-2 now. In the air to left down the line. And that will drop foul. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug. No question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. The Mets still looking for their first hit in this one. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. On the ground. And it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily.
Well, he's been absolutely lights out on the mound all game, and I really thought he might pull off some history here, Boog.
He had that look, no doubt. Perfect games are so tough, though. It's one of the rarest feats in sports for a reason. Next to hit, Brandon Nimmo. Fly ball to right. Justice settles under it. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down.
Now batting the first baseman.
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. That one's in there. And that's strike one.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Man on second, 2 down. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. What a stop. The throw, and that's a great play for the out.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Phil Bickford. So in now is the Braves pitcher, Tom Glavine. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And a pitch. And a base hit. And a pitcher with a base hit.
Well, pitcher comes through, Boog, and now he won't let his teammates forget it. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Lindor. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Man at first. Now it's the shortstop, Henry Aaron. Runner on the move. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Man at first, one away. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This looks like extra bases. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
He was all over that one. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel.
Base hit. 1 run is in. Hung up in a rundown now. And he's out easily. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. But they push across 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. Atlanta leads it 14-0. Back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez. Right through there for a strike. Glavin into his 8th inning of work. Singy, he's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Up the middle, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and he reaches safely. So man aboard. So up next for New York, DJ Stewart. And there's the strike. Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's 1 down. Man at first, Harrison Bader getting ready to hit. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's 1. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. 8 innings, 8 zeros as the shutout continues here. Braves on top, 14-0. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the 8th, and now the right fielder, David Justice. The pitch. Out to center. Bader should have it. Squeezes it, and there's 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Well struck right field. Bangs off the wall. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Man at second with 1 away. And now the first baseman. This one smoked out to left. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 8.
And next for Atlanta, Ron Gant. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Hit hard on the ground to short. Sends it to first, and the inning is over.
Short.
Glavin back to work. Right through there for a strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Hacks Swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I think he's got to be feeling pretty invincible out there on the mound right now. I mean, he's got the shutout working so far, and even when he challenges these guys, he's getting away with it. That pitch right there really wasn't anything special, a hittable pitch, but he gets the punch out.
That one to first. And it goes just foul. And it's a foul ball. The Braves up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. The 0-2. Got him looking. And they're down to their last out.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And that one hit to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
14-zip at the end of this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.